What if I told you there's a way to turn the current market dips into massive opportunities? That's right. While everyone else is panicking, smart investors are looking for those hidden gems, those powerhouse companies poised for explosive growth. And guess what? I found 5 of them, just for you. These are companies that are at the forefront of innovation and industry leadership. We're talking about a leader in life-changing medicine, a pioneer in cutting-edge technology, a giant in the world of e-commerce. These aren't just stocks, they're your tickets to building long-term wealth. If you only watch one video today, make sure you watch this one, all the way till the end. Hit the like button. Let's get 1,000 likes on this one. Share the video, and leave your thoughts in the comments. And hey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next important financial investing update. Today's video is sponsored by Forecaster Terminal, the stocks analysis software I use in finding these incredible stocks. More on that later. First up, we're diving into the world of healthcare with Novo Nordisk, ticker symbol NVO, a global leader in diabetes care. But here's the kicker. They're not just treating diabetes, they're tackling the obesity epidemic head-on. And they're doing it with groundbreaking medications like Wegovy. Wegovy, folks, isn't your average weight loss drug. It's a game changer. This GLP-1 receptor agonist is clinically proven to help people lose significant weight. And I'm talking about life-changing weight loss, the kind that improves health and boosts confidence. Now think about the market for a second. Obesity is a global issue, and Novo Nordisk is at the forefront of a revolution in treatment. This translates to massive potential for growth. We're talking about a company perfectly positioned to capitalize on a multi-billion-dollar market. But it's not just about Wegovy. Novo Nordisk has a deep pipeline of innovative diabetes and obesity treatments. They're constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible, investing heavily in research and development. This commitment to innovation means they're not just keeping up with the competition, they're leaving them in the dust. And that, my friends, is what makes Novo Nordisk a compelling investment opportunity. When you invest in Novo Nordisk, you're not just buying a stock, you're investing in a healthier future. You're aligning yourself with a company that's making a real difference in people's lives. And that, in my book, is a recipe for both financial and ethical success. So, keep your eyes on Novo Nordisk because this healthcare giant is just getting started. Next up, we're sticking with the healthcare sector, but this time we're focusing on a pharmaceutical giant, Eli Lilly, ticker symbol LLY. This is a company that's been around for nearly 150 years, and in that time, it's built a reputation as one of the most trusted names in medicine. Eli Lilly has been a household name for decades, known for its innovative medications that treat a wide range of conditions, from mental health to cancer, and everything in between. But here's what has me really excited. Eli Lilly is making major waves in the world of obesity and diabetes treatment. These are 2 of the most pressing health issues globally, and Lilly is stepping up in a big way. They're going head-to-head with Novo Nordisk, a fierce competitor, in a race to dominate the GLP-1 market, a class of drugs that's revolutionizing how we manage chronic metabolic diseases. One of their star players is Mounjaro, another GLP-1 receptor agonist that's showing incredible promise in clinical trials. It's not just about managing symptoms, it's about transforming lives. We're talking about significant weight loss, improved blood sugar control, and even potential cardiovascular benefits. The early data is so strong, it's turning heads across the medical community. But Eli Lilly isn't a one-trick pony. They're not putting all their eggs in one basket. Far from it. They have a robust pipeline of potential blockbuster drugs in various stages of development, from Alzheimer's treatments that aim to slow cognitive decline, to cutting-edge cancer therapies that target tumors with precision. Eli Lilly is tackling some of the biggest challenges in healthcare, and they're doing it with a level of scientific rigor and strategic focus that's truly impressive. And they're not just throwing darts at a board, they're taking calculated risks, guided by data, market trends, and a deep understanding of patient needs. They're investing billions into research and development, building state-of-the-art labs, and hiring top-tier talent from around the world to stay ahead of the curve. And they're not doing it alone. Strategic partnerships with biotech firms, academic institutions, and global health organizations are helping them accelerate innovation and expand their reach. This aggressive approach to innovation is what sets Eli Lilly apart. They're not just reacting to the future, they're actively shaping it. They're not content with simply maintaining the status quo. They're constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible in medicine. Every breakthrough they make brings us one step closer to a healthier world. And that, my friends, is the hallmark of a true growth stock. One that's not just growing in revenue but in relevance, impact, and global influence. Eli Lilly has a long history of success, a proven track record of innovation, and a bright future ahead of it. Their legacy is built on decades of scientific excellence and patient-first thinking. They're a company that's committed to improving people's lives, and that's something I can totally get behind. Because at the end of the day, that's what healthcare should be about. making life better. So if you're looking for a healthcare stock with massive growth potential, a strong mission, and a relentless drive to innovate, Eli Lilly is a name you need to know. Alright, now let's shift gears and talk about a company that's making some pretty incredible strides in the world of genetic medicine. Vertex Pharmaceuticals, ticker VRTX. This isn't just another biotech firm trying to make a splash. Vertex has been quietly but powerfully building a legacy in one of the most challenging areas of medicine, rare genetic diseases. Vertex is a leader in developing treatments for cystic fibrosis, which is a rare genetic disease that affects the lungs and digestive system. It's a condition that used to mean a drastically shortened life expectancy and constant medical intervention. Their groundbreaking medications have truly transformed the lives of countless cystic fibrosis patients, seriously improving their quality of life and even extending their lifespans. For many, it's the difference between surviving and actually living. These aren't just incremental improvements, they're life-altering breakthroughs. But here's the really exciting part: Vertex isn't stopping there. They've taken the knowledge and momentum from their cystic fibrosis success and are now applying it to a much broader mission. They're leveraging their expertise in genetic medicine to develop groundbreaking treatments for other serious diseases, and they're not just treating symptoms, they're going after the root causes at the genetic level. We're talking about gene editing, folks. The absolute cutting edge of medical technology. This is the kind of science that once lived in science fiction novels, and now it's becoming reality. Vertex is right at the forefront of this revolution, developing therapies that have the potential to cure diseases that were once considered incurable. They're working with CRISPR and other advanced tools to rewrite the very code of life. Just imagine a world without sickle cell disease, without Duchenne muscular dystrophy, without type 1 diabetes. These aren't just dreams. They're active projects in Vertex's pipeline. That's the future Vertex is working toward, and honestly, it's a future that's probably closer than you might think. The pace of innovation in this space is accelerating fast. Of course, investing in a company like Vertex comes with its share of risks. Biotech is a high-stakes game, and not every experiment leads to a breakthrough. Gene editing is still in its early stages, and yeah, there are a lot of unknowns. Regulatory hurdles, ethical debates, and scientific complexity all play a role in how fast these therapies can reach the public, but the potential rewards, they're enormous. We're talking about the possibility of curing, not just managing, some of the most devastating diseases known to humanity. If Vertex can successfully translate its gene editing technology into approved therapies, we're talking about a company that could completely revolutionize healthcare as we know it. It could redefine what's possible in medicine. Now, I'm not saying you should go all in on Vertex. Investing in biotech always requires careful consideration and a long-term perspective. It's not for the faint of heart. But if you're looking for a company with the potential to generate massive returns, while also making a real difference in the world, Vertex Pharmaceuticals is definitely worth a closer look. It's not just about profits, it's about progress. Let's face it, nobody really likes the idea of surgery. It's invasive, it's risky, and yeah, it often comes with a long and painful recovery. But what if there was a better way? What if surgeries could be done with greater precision, smaller incisions, and way faster recovery times? Well, thanks to Intuitive Surgical, that future is already here. Intuitive Surgical, ticker symbol ISRG, is the company behind the Da Vinci surgical system, a revolutionary platform that's totally transforming the way surgeries are performed. The Da Vinci system allows surgeons to operate with incredible precision and control, using robotic arms and 3D imaging to perform minimally invasive procedures. And that translates to less pain, less scarring, and quicker recovery times for patients. For hospitals, it means shorter hospital stays, fewer complications, and ultimately, lower costs. Now, the Da Vinci system is already well established in hospitals around the world, but here's the thing: the growth potential for Intuitive Surgical is still enormous. As more and more surgeons adopt this technology, the demand for Da Vinci systems is only going to keep growing. But it's not just about selling more robots. Intuitive Surgical is constantly innovating, developing new instruments and applications for the Da Vinci system, expanding its capabilities and addressing new surgical needs. This commitment to research and development is what ensures Intuitive Surgical will stay at the forefront of robotic surgery for years to come. So if you're looking for a company that's disrupting a multi-billion-dollar industry, improving patient outcomes and poised for long-term growth, look no further than Intuitive Surgical. Alright, for our final stock, we're diving into the world of e-commerce with Shopify, ticker symbol SHOP, a company that's not just changing the way we shop, but also empowering entrepreneurs all around the globe. Shopify is a leading e-commerce platform that gives businesses everything they need to sell online, from website design and payment processing to shipping and marketing tools. Think of it as the ultimate toolkit for entrepreneurs, letting anyone with a product or service launch their own online store, no matter their background or technical skills. Whether you're a local artisan selling handmade goods or a startup with a bold new idea, Shopify makes it possible to turn your vision into a business reality. And it's not just about selling locally. Shopify enables businesses to reach a global audience with ease, breaking down barriers that once made international commerce difficult and expensive. With built-in tools for currency conversion, language localization, and international shipping, Shopify helps businesses scale beyond borders. Now you might be thinking, isn't Amazon already dominating e-commerce? And yeah, Amazon is a behemoth. But here's the thing, Shopify isn't trying to be Amazon. Instead of competing directly, Shopify is empowering the competition. They're giving small and medium-sized businesses the tools and resources they need to thrive in the digital age. It's about ownership. Shopify lets entrepreneurs build their own brand, control their customer experience, and keep more of their profits. And that's a massive market opportunity. As more and more businesses move online, Shopify is perfectly positioned to capitalize on this growth. E-commerce isn't just a trend, it's the future of retail. The global shift toward digital shopping has accelerated, and platforms like Shopify are at the center of this transformation. But it's not just about providing the tools. Shopify is building a thriving ecosystem for entrepreneurs, offering educational resources, mentorship programs, and a vast library of tutorials to help users at every stage of their journey. Whether you're just starting out or scaling up, there's support every step of the way. They're also creating support communities and even access to funding. Through partnerships and programs, Shopify helps connect entrepreneurs with investors and grants. It's a one-stop shop for anyone with a dream to start and grow their own business, removing friction and lowering the barriers to entry. And that's a powerful thing. Shopify is democratizing e-commerce, leveling the playing field, and giving everyone, from solo creators to growing teams, a real shot at success. It's about more than just transactions. It's about building dreams, creating jobs, and fueling innovation in communities around the world. So if you're looking for a company that's at the forefront of a rapidly growing industry, a company that's empowering entrepreneurs, and a company built on a foundation of innovation and community, Shopify is a stock you definitely need to have on your radar. And there you have it, 5 incredible growth stocks with the potential to supercharge your portfolio. Remember, the key to successful investing is to do your research, think long-term, and invest in companies you really believe in. If you want to take your investing to the next level, Forecaster is the ultimate tool I trust to find incredible stocks like these. Don't wait, try it for free today. Just click the link in the description and use my code Galore10 for an exclusive 10% discount. Want exclusive stock tips, in-depth analysis, real-time trade alerts, and free investing guides? Join the Stocks Galore Patreon today and take your investing game to the next level. Our members there get full in-depth analysis on most of the stocks I mention here. Head over to patreon.com/stocksgalore and become part of our growing community of smart investors. Link is in the description. So, what do you think? Which of these growth stocks do you believe has the most upside potential over the next 5 years, and why? Let us know in the comments below. And hey, don't forget to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel for more smart investing content.